Um, All righty. Hello, everybody. Incredible evening. Incredible greetings, everyone. I am Shakia, the professor, and we are going to talk about Creative Fabrica again. If you have seen my other videos on this, it's pretty much going to be the same kind of like general information. If you didn't take advantage of the offer that they had, you have an opportunity now. So in this video or this live, I'm going to break down the features and benefits of Creative Fabrica to help you determine if it is something that is worth it for you to add Unfortunately, yet another subscription to your lineup of scriptures. The one good thing about this offer that they have going on is that you only have to worry about this one time a year versus paying for it every single month. Okay. So before, the way the plan was, you pay for it every month. This time, if you end up paying for it for just like pay one payment, it's for the year. And then, of course, like I said, every year it will roll over. If you don't want to keep it past that, you can, of course, cancel it at any time. But I get a lot of questions about this and whether or not it is worth it, especially for those who have Canva. I get asked, is it better than Canva? Do you need it with Canva? Then, of course, because we do a lot of stuff with sublimation, are there great sublimation things on there? Also, I get asked, do you have, like, is it only for Cricut or Silhouette? Can you use it with the new one, Silhouette, Caesar, Juliet, or Romeo, or the StarCraft Solo? I'm going to break all that down and more in this video and let you know if it's worth it or not. I'll just say this: I've had it for 5+ years. So that should kind of let you know how I feel about it. But I'm going to help you determine if it is something that is worth it for you. She says, are we going to crash the site again? I don't know. Let's see if they crash the site again. So hello, incredible evening or incredible greetings, no matter when you are watching this. If you're catching the playback of this, go ahead right now and put in hashtag hold on one second. What did it say? Oh, okay. That was my husband telling me to bring something. All right. So hashtag replay, rewind, rewatch. Any of those will work if you're watching the playback. Oh, that's what I was looking for. Playback. So replay, playback. Go ahead and put that hashtag if you're watching the playback of this live broadcast. All right. So this is a live. So we're going to let the algorithm do what it does and distribute it out and get it out to people. Sometimes it can take about 5 to 7 minutes for it to send out notifications. So before I get into the nitty gritty of it all, I'm going to kind of give it a minute. We're going to say hello to a few people, and then we're going to break this down. If you want to just kind of jump ahead, I would say I'm probably going to spend like a good minute or so. So you can jump ahead to about 8 or 9 minutes or so to the meat and potatoes of this live video. All right. So let's see. Let's go up here. Incredible evening. Hello, incredible evening. Hey. Hey, just say hello. How are you? Incredible evening. Hi, Crystal. Let's see. Facebook user. Hello, incredible evening. Thank you guys for joining me and taking time out to click on the video and spend some time with your girl live. All right. Excuse me. She says, thank you. I got it for 1 year and don't understand it. We're going to break all that down. All right. So don't worry about that. Hey. Let's see. Do your thing, work it. All right. So you're not watching the playback. You're actually watching this live. So I am live right now. That's only for the ones who are watching the playback of this. Hello over here on TikTok. How are you guys doing? Thank you for joining. Go ahead and double tap that screen, hit the share button. Even if you just hit share and then copy link, it definitely does help the broadcast. So definitely, because it's telling me now, encourage your viewers to share your live and invite more friends. So make sure that you guys do that as well. Okay. So good. Incredible. Well, if you're on certain time zones, it might still be afternoon. So incredible afternoon, incredible evening. All right. So I was right on it, right at 9 minutes. Yes. My TikTok is at Shakia the Professor 365. Shakia the Professor 365. Do I have it over here? I think I have it somewhere over here. I know I have it somewhere because someone's asked before. I got to figure out where I put. Oh, there it is. There we go. Shakia the Professor 365 is on TikTok. Okay, so Creative Fabrica, tomato, however you want to say it. It's as long as you get on the site. So I did post the link. If you're watching over on TikTok, it is in my link tree that you can get to by going to my profile and clicking on there. Oh, you found me over on TikTok. Hey. So you can go there. I'm also going to go ahead and drop the link again. I forgot to put it in the description, but I am going to put it in the comment section. You'll see this come up quite a bit. It is an affiliate link, guys. It's no difference in cost to you guys, but if you click on that, it just lets their system know that you are coming to the site and you are interested in this because of a recommendation from me. I do receive a small commission, but it helps me do free things like this for you guys and continue to provide free education and value and knowledge to you guys. All right. So consider clicking on the link if you are considering signing up for Creative Fabrica. Okay. In a nutshell, what is it, right? Creative Fabrica is basically I'm not going to necessarily, it's like a marketplace, but not really, right? It is a company who has several creators, which you guys can also be a creator. So if you have done things like taking my vector course, how to create your own SVGs and vectors, if you've taken my own design course, you can actually be a contributor on this site. So they are regular, everyday people like you who create designs and they sign up to have their artwork. So it's a way to kind of get it out to the masses. Quite a few of these people do have their work on other platforms as well. They have their own Etsy shops, their own websites. So this is just a way to where they can reach more people. And on there, you have so many different artists on there. It is not something that's for a specific type of file. You're going to find PNG files, JPEG files, SVG files, EPS files, embroidery files, Photoshop files. You're going to find mockups on it. You're going to find templates on here. There is so much on this site. Thousands and thousands of pages. Well, hundreds of pages, thousands, that's probably about thousands of pages or thousands of images on there. And of course, creators add to it all the time. These are things that you download to your computer. So you don't use it right on the system, like on their site. It's also not something that is directly connected to any software. I saw someone ask, is it the same as Cricut Access? Creative Fabrica is not connected to Cricut Design Space, Silhouette Studio, Create something for the solo. What is the thing called? DaVinci? No, it's not DaVinci. What is Caesar? Yeah, what is Caesar's program called? It's not DaVinci. Oh God, is it? I don't know. But whatever theirs is, it's not connected to any of those. It is just a hub or a site where you can go in and download a lot of, I missed it, fonts as well, backgrounds, digital papers, and you're going to go in there and just download. With that being said, you want to be very mindful about how much you download, depending on how large of a hard drive you have. You can get lost. I'm telling you, you can get lost on that site and just be downloading. Be very mindful about how much space you have on your actual computer. Now, if you want, and you have something like a Google Drive, a OneDrive, a Dropbox, and things like that, WD My Cloud, you can download them and store them in those locations until you are ready for them. But because with this promotion, you have a whole year, you don't have to feel like you just want to download a whole bunch of things. I will say the one thing I did not check to see is because it says you can cancel at any time. If you cancel it, is it just that it's going to stop after the year or stop for that month? Because you are essentially getting that price it's billed at for 1 year. So although it is $4.99 per month, it does not take $4.99 out per month. You have to be prepared to spend $59 today or whenever you sign up for it. So whether you come back to this video, you click on the link, or you go to our website and click on the link, You have to be prepared to pay $59 on that day. It does not take that $4.99 out per month. If you are looking for more of a monthly subscription, it is going to cost you a little bit more than that. There is one, if you're interested in that, you can always email me to where you can pay $1. I believe they still have that promotion going because I think I still saw their advertisement for it, where you can pay $1 for the first month. And I want to say it's like $19 per month after that. So if you want to do it kind of month to month to month, you can do it that way. They also have an option where you can kind of create your own bundle. You don't want to be committed to a year or even a month. You can, depending on how the bundle is set up, you can get, a few images or files and mix and match of them. And you just pay one price and you just add all of those to it. And you can do that whenever you want. So there's a couple different ways that you can set up your account. Now you can go on the site and you can create a free account. You don't have to select anything on there in order to create an account, because you can also go and purchase each file a la carte, which means you will purchase it by itself without any subscription. So you're going to see a dollar amount. If you don't have a subscription, Leonardo, I knew it was something, one of them names. Well, actually, no, isn't it? But that one, Leonardo. But you will, like on mine, you're not going to see any prices because I have a subscription. I'm able to just find something and just click download. But if you go on there and you create your free account, you're going to see prices. If you want to just kind of browse the site, and I tell you the amount of freebies they have, absolutely ridiculous. How many freebies on there? And I don't mean like some little rinky dinkles. They have some really good freebies on there, and they do change often. So everything from fonts to SVGs to PNGs, so many different things are on the site. Okay. Like I said, it's not connected with anything. You download them and then you use them in those different softwares. We have to remember that Silhouette Studio is a software. It is not the Cameo. It's separate from the machine. You go and you bring in your images and your files into Silhouette Studio. You design it, you arrange it so that you can either print it or send it to a cutter. Same thing with Cricut Design Space. Cricut Design Space is the software that controls or that allows you to send designs to your Cricut, or even just simply print things out. But of course, you will have that box and that restriction of size. They are no different than going in and designing in Photoshop, Illustrator, hell, even PowerPoint and Word, your Affinity Photo, Affinity Designer. So everything that you get from here, when I say everything, but the files that you get from here, as long as they are compatible with those softwares, you can use them. So like I said, they have embroidery files. So if you did have an embroidery machine, you can just take those, load them up, and be able to, do your stitch out. If you have Photoshop and you want to have there's ones for different layer styles for text. There are overlays on there, so you can use that in Photoshop, Affinity Photo, even certain ones for Illustrator, as far as using I know Affinity Designer has different blend modes, and then Illustrator and stuff. So you are not limited in which program you can bring it in. If the program says they only accept JPEGs, you use the JPEG version if it's available. If it's something that takes PNGs, you bring that in. If you are someone that wants to create print on demand or KDP, this is something that is very, very, very popular, and it's trending now to basically self-publish. Yeah, we say self-publish, but you're really publishing through Amazon. So as a digital product, several people are going on to Creative Fabrica. I'll say it either way, however you want to say it. So where they'll get elements and they're creating coloring books, or they're using elements for that to put in different ebooks and things like that for the printing through Amazon and publishing through Amazon. Also print on demand. Several people have taken these, have utilized these designs to order DTF transfers, or screen print transfers. So it's a lot that you can do with it. You treat them just like any other graphic image or file. So any JPEG or PNG. I saw someone that said that they did not know how to use it. So if you were to go and let's just say you were using Etsy before, it's kind of like Etsy, right? We have a lot of people on Etsy who sell digital files, right? They sell PNGs and JPEGs. They may sell a digital pattern for you to fill in your letters and numbers and shapes and things like that. Kind of the same thing. It's just that this site doesn't have finished product and the digital. Everything here is digital, okay? But you'll bring it in. If it is for a background, you'll fill that in. If it is for a like a Tumblr, cropping it down to your template, cropping it down 2 letters. If it's just like PNGs or little elements, you're going to bring those in. If it's a JPEG or even a PNG in Silhouette Studio, you would trace it. There is no like specific way to use it. They are just files. They're just files. If you have the basic version of Silhouette Studio, you won't be able to open up the SVGs. People often ask me, what is the benefit of getting Designer Edition or Business Edition? And for a lot of people, it's just the ability to open up SVGs because SVGs will come in where colors already applied to it. Things are grouped together and already made into compound paths, whereas with DXF, everything is loose. I go over this in my 30-day training as well, where everything is loose. You're going to have to group things together. You're going to have to make things compound paths. You're going to have to fill things in with color yourself. SVGs, just make it where you can either open it, resize it, cut it, open it, resize it, print it. It just makes it really, really easy when you have an SVG. An SVG is the simplest form of vector files because they also have EPS files. In order to open up the EPS files, you do have to have business. But almost every last one that has an EPS file has a SVG and a DXF file. So you don't have to really worry about that. If you don't have to get business just to open up the EPS. You're still going to want to open up the SVG in Silhouette Studio. All right. And of course, the SVG in Cricut Design Space. All right. That's kind of in a nutshell what all is on there. I will create a list because maybe some of my other videos where I've gone into detail on different things might inspire you because I've done videos on like the overlays and the I don't think I did one for the mockups that they have, but I know I did one for overlays. I've done one for the Photoshop elements, and layer styles, just fonts and things and selecting fonts from there, how to download them, how to install them. I have several videos, so I'll create a specific playlist on my YouTube, on my Silhoueholics Anonymous and Honestly Speaking YouTube channels if you want to go and check out those and just kind of see the different things that are on there, because I'm not going to be able to go through like everything, because we don't want this one to be too long. All right. So someone says, thank you. Very informative. And we haven't even gotten to the good stuff. They have daily freebies too if you sign up. All right, let's see. All right, that's all over there. Let's see. Where are we here? Really? That's so crazy. Like, I'm learning now that I do need to do these videos more often because not everyone saw the videos I did before. I don't know how many times I've talked about Creative Fabrica, but for you to think that it wasn't real, like that just confirms to me that I do need to make sure that I do these often. Because some people are just being introduced to it. So it is definitely real. I have been using it for several years. I started off, I think the first time I got it, I was sold. I paid the $29 per month. Then like very quickly after that, it was like, I think Black Friday or something like that, or it was some type of promo. I think I was paying around like $19. Then I went to when they had this, was called a rolling sale. Man, we were on here trying to catch that sucker because they would have like, I think I didn't pay 19. I think the next time I paid it, I caught it. It was like 16 or 12, somewhere in there. because around like Black Friday, they had was like a rolling sale. They had like 200 of them for like $6, and then, or like only for an hour, and then the next hour it would switch, or once those were sold out, then it was like a $9 deal, and then like a 12, whatever. So I had it, I forget how much. I know eventually I got down to what was the lowest possible, like that was the lowest they ever went, which was $6. And then when I did this video, maybe like 3 or 4 months ago, when we first saw this promo, we jumped on it. And I think I'm not sure, I just changed it to something. Or some people had just changed it, I think, because they had like a promo for $6 like right before or something like that. And then I jumped on it, and I already had a subscription. And what it did was it gave me a credit for the other one. I think it gave me the credit, or it said like, instead of like, let's say if I got it in October, right? But I had already paid for October. It told me that it would expire November 2023 instead of October 2023, because I was still under that month plan. And so it started really the next month after that. So they're really great on that. If for some reason, if you already have an account and you're trying to take advantage of this, and let's say it doesn't come off, just contact them. Now, if you already have a subscription and you're paying a higher amount, you will have to log out of your account, because you won't see that banner. If I'm not mistaken, that banner does not come up if you are logged in, you have a different subscription. So if you log out, you click upgrade now or sign up now or whatever it is, then you can go on, it'll transition to this particular payment structure. But remember that it is a one-time payment each year of $59. You will not be paying $4.99 per month. All right. Thank you so very much. You're very helpful. You are welcome. I love what I do. This is the best part of my job. Okay, let's see. You pay $10 a month, you need to switch? You definitely do. But remember, you have to pay $59 up front. It's not per month. I signed it 2 years ago because of you. I use it often. Thank you. Yes, I'm working on so this week we're working on a lot of promo stuff. So they're actually affixed to phone board. It's not a real display, so it's affixed to phone board because we have a photo shoot coming up. Thank you. Oh, I'm so glad you noticed that. She says, hands down, the best. All right, let's see. I saw some other comments here. How do you post funds to my account? Meaning like just to say a thank you to me. In the description of this video, it does have my Cash App as well as our Zelle or PayPal. So like Cash App is just HSINK365. So if you check the description of the video, it will have that information there. You can always also send a super chat on YouTube. Hello, thank you for joining. Do you have more than one place that you get your files from, or do you have several that you work with, for instance, Design Bundles, Creative Fabrica, and others? I do have several places. There are things that I get from Design Bundles. I used to get, Design Bundles and font bundles. Like I used to get a lot from them because they would have these monthly things. It's like monthly bundles, and you're getting so many. I don't really do that one anymore because I'm still obsessed with fonts. But I used to do those. I used to do Hungry JPEG and get their monthly ones almost every other month. That's, I think, when my husband realized I had a problem because I was getting like a bunch of subscriptions at one time. And I think that one month I spent like close to $100 on fonts and things on Hungry JPEG. So yeah, this created a happy home and not an upset husband, because I was ridiculous with buying their monthly packs like every single month. Like I was on these sites like crackhead and buying stuff. And I was in the car one time and even was like, you spending how much? So Creative Fabrica has made for a happy home because I don't have to keep buying those like every single month. I also use vector stock for certain things. I used to have a Vectees easy subscription, but I ended that because it's kind of like the same thing. Just depends on the level of graphics that I need. So I have quite a few places. There's even some things I've gotten from Etsy. Let's see. Oh, you use it, but you didn't know if this price was legit. It is definitely legit. Switch your subscription over. She's like, I forgot about it until they charged my card $19. Guys, you cannot forget about this. This will really, really help you. Fonts make or break your design. And then it's like when it comes to putting together your own designs, getting elements that can be used over and over and over again. Don't forget about this this site. It should be like a site that you visit at least twice a month, like once every 2 weeks, once a week. Like you should be visiting this site at least at a minimum once a month, but twice a month is okay. Once a week is even better. Yes, we shut them down that day. She said they actually sent me something to sign up for $3.99 a month. I sure did it. Oh, so it is on there to upgrade it. Perfect. It would be nice if Design Bundles does a deal like Creative Fabrica. I mean, yeah, but you also have to remember, it's also in where they're located. And we all know that how we operate here in the US, and when you have a US based business, you're subjected to different fees and taxes and things like that. Design Bundles is a US based company, whereas Creative Fabrica is not. So that plays a big part in this as well. Oh yeah, they don't have to ever worry about me canceling. Never, ever. Actually, you know what? Is mine? Now that I think about it, the last time we did this, was it $3.99? I don't know, but it's still a great deal. Okay, let's jump into it. What site is this? I just got here. It is Creative Fabrica. Creative Fabrica. All right, I'm going to flip you guys around. And for you guys, we're going to head over to the website as well. So we're going to go present, share screen, and boom. And let's flip you guys around. And I'm going to turn the light off so you guys don't get that glare. Oh. Let's move this stuff. I don't even know what this is, but let's move it just in case it was something of importance. Okay. It was on sale. Yeah. So it's the same thing. It's $59, which is $4.99 per month, but you pay for it one time. Okay. So on mine, I didn't see it. So there you go. It says a New Year deal, but they're always running deals, just so you know. And let me go ahead and put that link here for you guys. Again, if you're watching over on TikTok, if you click the link tree in my bio, scroll down to Creative Fabrica, you'll see it under fonts and resources, and that's where it is. So $4.99 per month. It's billed annually. Discount price is valid forever, which means the next year it will renew at that price. You don't have to worry about it defaulting back to the higher price. As long as you do not cancel it, it will automatically renew at that price. Excuse me. And then you have access to all of the graphics, all of the fonts, all of the classes. So this is the full access version of this. The only thing that it does not include by doing this is, you know how if you use the Spark, I'm not big on the AI guys, so I don't really do a lot of it. My girl, Coco Twins, she does an amazing job with it. She seems to get really, really great images. I've seen some that were really creepy in the beginning. It seems like it is getting better, but they do have an AI on here. So you have the Creative Fabrica Spark. And although you can use Spark, there's a thing because it's like once you put it up there, it's like you have to wait for it to kind of create, and you can jump ahead. Those credits are not included in this subscription. You would still have to get those credits if you wanted to like skip the line for your AI created artwork. Okay. And then of course, personal, commercial, and print on demand use for files included. So that is if you were creating designs and you wanted to put them on like Printful or any of those print sites. If you wanted to create transfers, if you wanted to do KDP, you can use it for that. All right. So as you can see here, I was not signed in. So what does not show up? Spark. I believe it is with your subscription. I'm not sure if it's just having an account, but because I do have a subscription, Spark comes up once I'm logged in. Okay. And then from here, you have fonts. People ask me about fonts all the time. I don't have specific fonts, but I'm a person that has a specific style. I like more like when it comes to, even with script fonts, I like thicker fonts. When it comes to my serif and my sans serif fonts, I still like things to be a little bit thicker. If I was still doing wedding invitations, I probably would gravitate more towards the thinner fonts and a lot of script fonts, but I'm just not, I don't do that much anymore. And the designs that I do pretty much call for thicker fonts. And I like whimsical things. I like to find things that are great for kids and sketch fonts like that. So I really don't have a like go-to font. I'm also, kind of nice with this whole designing thing. So I'm not restricted to like only using certain fonts. I use them all. If we pay $49, is this monthly? So it's basically the equivalent of $4.99 per month, but you have to pay for it all up front. So when you go and you sign up, they're going to bill you at $59 and you won't get billed again for a whole nother year unless you cancel it. So it's the equivalent of $4.99 per month, but it's one payment, one annual payment. These are trending. Valentine's Day, everyone's asking, like looking for designs and stuff for Valentine's Day. There is no need to go into a lot of these dumps, the Facebook dumps. A lot of people will go into groups and they'll just drop files. Most times it's coming from here. Why would you want to either take a screenshot or have to go to your computer, save it, and then the quality is distorted? Come directly to the source, see what's here, see what you can what they have to offer, and get high resolution images. You want to get those DTF transfers and they're saying that it has to be 300 DPI, or that, you want it to look really good. You want to download the actual image. Try to stay away from a lot of the Facebook group dumps. Okay. How long this deal will last, I'm not sure. They've actually had this one running for quite some time. But like I said, if I'm not mistaken, when they first dropped it and we crashed the site, that's what I said. I want to say it was like an unbelievable deal of $3.99. I want to say it was a little bit lower, and we literally shut down the site when I was live. But they kind of have sales going in different promos. I'm going to call them sales, but different promos at different times. Like they had the one that was the first month was $1, and you can, ball out for that month for $1, and then it was $19 per month. They've had the rolling sale, so they always have promos. But I can tell you it won't go away today. Okay. She's like, yes, we did. All right. So as you can see, there are some that are just like Design Bundle. Design Bundles for files, it's most times I don't find the files over here. There's ones that are similar, but the fonts, most of them, about 83.65% of the fonts that you see on the design bundles, those same artists and those same creators have their fonts over here as well. So if you're looking for fonts, you're going to get a lot of them. And then there's some that are exclusive to design bundles and font bundles, but the majority of them you can find over here as well. Okay. So let's see. When it comes to fonts and like full-on collections, once you download this and you extract it, you're going to have a lot of fonts. You don't have to install all of them. Some artists will include what's called a mass install file, and they already have all of them there, and you just click on it, click on the top, click on the bottom, and you can literally install all of them at one time. Some of these fonts you may not want. So I don't recommend necessarily doing that, because you will bog down your computer if you just upload a bunch of random fonts. Try to be really selective about the fonts that you choose, especially if you don't have a large hard drive. Images like this, my recommendation would be to download them, create a folder for specifically Valentine's Day. And once this season is done, take that off of your computer and zip that file, right? Because you can delete the zip files once you download them. Those zip files will also take up space. So you can either take those zip files and store them somewhere, or because you've already extracted it, delete those, and then your the ones that you're using, like put them all in one file, like zip it, compress it, not zip it, compress it, and then save that and store that on your cloud storage. That way it doesn't take up your computer, because you're not actively in Valentine's Day season. You're not actively in, it's Black History Month, 365 days of the year. But if you don't kind of do a lot of stuff for that, St. Patrick's Day, Mardi Gras, Mother's Day, if they're specific to those, keep them on your computer for that season, but don't bog down your computer. Compress it, move it over to a cloud-based storage, okay? That's a little pro tip for you. I love this storage. I'm always coming with I come with the major gems, okay? I drop major gems. Even if it's Halloween, let's say you see something on there, it kind of piques your interest. You might want to download it and then store it away. All right. But I mean, so much Valentine's Day stuff on here. It's crazy. And you can mix and match things. That is another joy of using a program like Silhouette Studio, where you can pull something in and then mix and match it. So now you're making it completely unique to you, because others may not have that idea to mix and match them together. All right. So you have, oh my gosh, those are so cute. All right, I'll show you about downloading it, because I think these owls are super, super cute. So we're going to click on that. The other thing to also remember is things will say, like you might find files that say things like sublimation. Just because they say sublimation, what they're essentially trying to get across is the fact that it is a PNG file, right? Just because it says it's sublimation does not mean that you are limited to that. You can use it for any sort of prints, ego solvent prints, print and cuts, stickers, all sorts of things. And if it doesn't say sublimation, but it is a JPEG or a PNG, you can still use that as well. So don't think that you are limited to whatever it says, or if it does not say sublimation, that you cannot use it for sublimation. All right. So as you can see here, I don't have a price on mine. So I'm just going to click download, and I'll show you as far as like extracting it. And oh, I forgot I have that other one on there. Don't mind the books. Yours won't look like that. Yours will look like a folder with the zipper on it. I completely forgot about that on mine. Oh, quick little side thing. With Creative Fabrica, when you click on something, of course, it does not open it in a new window. If you did a search and you want to explore other parts of that search, you're going to want to open in a new window. And I'll show you what I mean by that. Somebody give me a theme, or give me something that you want to search to see what type of files they have. Give me a keyword. Somebody drop a really good keyword that we can go and search other than Valentine's Day. Let's try and be specific. So Highland Cow. What they don't have on here is anything that is trademarked. You can't have anything that is trademarked. So if that's what that is, it's not going to come up. Dallas Cowboys will not be on here. You can look for stars, you can look for Cowboys, but you're not going to be able to find anything that is licensed and trademarked on this particular site. Ooh, zombies. I like that one. Okay. Oh, you know, this was the first thing that actually came to mind for me was Mardi Gras. So we have Mardi Gras, we have Black History, we have Juneteenth, Graveyard. Oh, y'all are dropping some stuff. Okay, wait. All right, wait, stop. Oh gosh. Okay, wait. I'm really liking zombies because I don't think I've ever done like that type of search. I think Mardi Gras will be very, oh, okay, wait. All right, I think zombies. Okay, see, things like cowboy boots would work. So that's being very specific. Okay, Highland cow is just a breed. Okay, let's see if we have something on that. So let's go Highland cow. All right, so we have a lot of things that come up. Sometimes, depending on how you type it in, it can generate other results. So I'm going to come here and Highland cow. We're going to go like that. And so, oh, okay, it's that type of cow. I'm going to open up no, hold on. I'm going to open up in a new tab and I'm going to type it in a little bit differently, okay? So I'm just going to go H-I. All right, so let's say if I just stopped at high. Okay, so that one, and there's an L, so that one comes up. This one was, I think, on the other one. So let's see. As I type in letters, watch how that changes. So A, and okay, so it's not changing just yet. So now that I went to Highland, it changed it to where there's more fonts there. Whereas before I got to the D, I got a lot of the cows. But once I put the D, it went from the cows to where there's quite a few fonts that have that name. So now we're going to put a space bar and we're going to go C. Boom, it automatically changed it again. And we have some that are very colorful. If we go cow, okay, some of them change. Then S for cows, it changes again. So kind of pay attention to what comes up on the drop-down menu as you're typing in your letters. So let's say we're here, right? And we want to take a closer look at this. We don't want to have to retype it in. Like, let's say, okay, man, there's a lot of great ones on here. I want to use quite a, ooh, look at this Tumblr. I want to use quite a few of these. You don't want to lose this search. You're going to, I'm going to show you what I was talking about. That one right there is really nice. You're going to right click and tell it to open in a new tab or open a new window, preferably a new tab. That way you can go over here, like once it opens up, and you can download it. Okay. And then still come back to your results. So this one where we did Highland cows, there was only 11 options on that. But just Highland cow, there's 300. Oh, they so rude. 364. I'm going to pretend like that says 365. I'm going to pretend like that. That's what it says. Oh, that's a good one for zodiacs. All right. So let's see. All right, so there's a couple different ones for zodiacs. Oh, I think I like this one. Golden zodiacs. Interesting. All right, but someone said Aquarius to be even more specific. Q. Okay, this didn't give us, yeah, I'm not really like, oh, I like this one though. I do like that. Finding that word in different fonts, the way this is. So, I mean, it's actually something you can always add to these. You don't have to use them as is. You can always add to, oh, I like the way that one's written. Yeah. And then you have like this one. So yeah, that's how you would search. And if you find something you like, you would right click on it. All right, let's go back up. I'm going to close out that one. I don't want that one. Okay, one of the other ones was, let's look up real quick because I was thinking of it too. Mardi Gras. All right, let's see if I put in like that. And, you know, you already have things that are stacked. So if you're not quite there yet to create it stacked yourself, they have things that are already set up for you. You know, this is one that's trending a lot, is the word love and all the different patterns. So they have it there. The star, you'll find some things where they are the same but different colors. So if you're like typers like that, like, okay, I really like the lips, but I want them in different colors. I want a set for Valentine's Day. I want a set for 4th of July. I want a set for Mardi Gras. I want a set for Juneteenth. You'll probably find different artists that have those lips in different colors. Okay. And look what I did. So I clicked on it. So I now have lost my search. Now, I'm a sucker for cute animals. So I can scroll down and you'll see more from that particular designer. And you also have different tags. And then you can look for other things as well. Look, this even says KDP interior. So if you wanted to create a schedule, they're telling you, you can take my file, you can change the colors on it, you can add things to it, and you can use it to do a digital product on Amazon, and you can self-publish. So some things will have KDP. Some things will say that they are for Canva. They're already like Canva made templates. There's things like backgrounds, and so this, of course, now has nothing to do with the theme. It's just showing you different files. Let's go back up. So if I wanted that Mardi Gras one, I would have to go back to get there. Now, sometimes you end up clicking too much and it goes away. Okay, I like these masks. So I'm going to click on, I keep doing it again. I did it again. All right, so we're going to click and we're going to open in a new tab. And I'm liking these. There's a little bit of watercolor to it, so we're going to download. You can mix and match these. So you can have a background for a tumbler, and then you're going to put this on top. You're going to lay it on the top. You're going to put text to it. This helps you be your own designer. The difference in this is it's not included in one system. You can take these and use them in Canva. Canva has its own library of things, but this gives you other options as well. Canva is very convenient for the options that they have and files that they have, but don't rely strictly on that. You can bring other things into Canva and mix and match them. It says, thank you for that. I used to get so frustrated when I would open and have to scroll to find my spot. Yes. So right click and choose open a new tab. So now I can go back to here because I like this one, or do I want to do that one? We have different backgrounds. Oh, I like the mask here. I like the headpieces here. I did it again. Let's see. That's also popular with the hair and like the half face. They freak me out, but you guys love them. The different backgrounds. This one is this is not a font, right? It's not a color font. What this is it's alphabet letters. Someone has already gone in and they've created the letters with these patterns and with these colors. So you're not going to be able to adjust the tone or shade of the color. So if with your sublimation printer, it doesn't quite come out that color, you're not going to be able to change it too much. Like you can use things like your hue and saturation, but it's also going to change the bottom. This is one PNG. This is one PNG. So as you adjust the colors, the color of the animal print is going to change. You're not going to be able to isolate it to change only the top color. You have just these three options in whatever color code or hex code that particular artist used. So your colors may vary once you go to print it out for eco solvent, pigment ink, dye ink, or sublimation. Okay. I thought I was the only person that was freaked out by them. No, those things freak me out. All right, so I'm going to just download this one so you can see how something like this is used. So we got that one. Let's do, I like the beach one. And these are all font, like they're not fonts, so you won't be able to type them out. You're going to bring them in, you're going to arrange them, space them, and resize them. So I like the tie-dye, and it will tell you if you have downloaded something before. So we're going to click on that. And I've actually should have opened this one in a tab as well, because now I liked what was on that other page, the beach one, but I don't see it. So I'm going to go back and hope and pray that it did not reset. Okay, so I have this one here. I'm going to right click, open in a new tab because I want to get that one as well. Actually look better small. I don't think I'm liking it blown up, but I mean, we're going to get it just for the hell of it. Oh, did I just close out the other one? I did. Dang it. There was some cute animals at the bottom that I really, really liked. There's tumblers here. I'm going to get this tumbler because I want to show you how you can mix it with another Valentine's Day element. So we're going to go ahead and download that. And now let's look for some fonts. So I'm going to just close out of this. Let's see if there's anything that's like a Mardi Gras type font. So Mardi Gras, no, they don't have a font. And you can always go to fonts, and you have script, display, and it's giving you different ones. So if you're not quite sure, like just kind of click on those and explore the different types of fonts that are there. So let's say display. Ooh, here's a good one that's going to be great for Valentine's Day. So we're going to click on that and we're going to download that one. And important to know that when you see, which I'm waiting for so TikTok can see it, when you see fonts like this, they do not come with the layers, guys. It is showing it in an appealing and eye-catching way. As you type it out, it will not automatically have those layers. I did a whole class about how to do those, but you will have to then go in and create those different layers. So like this one, it also has it here. I'm guessing it might have at least this little swoosh here, because it seems like all of them, nope, that one doesn't have it. So they created that because this one doesn't either. Okay, so we're going to download that one. And so now we got a good little run of things going here. I don't want to lose anything off of my Google page. Sidebar. I highly recommend that when you are downloading from here, you are using Google Chrome. Google Chrome is different than using like Firefox or Safari or Internet Explorer, which is now Edge. A lot of times with some of those, when you download it, it'll ask you if you want to save, run, or whatever. And if you choose the wrong one, it'll basically put it in a temporary file and you won't really have that. Like you have to download it, extract it, all that right then and there. But when you're using Google Chrome, even though it shows it down here, it is automatically putting it in your downloads folder. From some of the other web browsers, it does not put it there, and it'll be hard for you to find it because it's going to send it to a temporary folder. So I highly recommend using Google Chrome for downloading it. Okay. Oh, does it keep track of what you already downloaded? Yes, it does. So let's see if I see. You already downloaded this file. Okay. As you download, is it going to be a specific file you save them in, or do you have to move them? I'm going to show you exactly what I do. Once it downloads it, it's going to automatically go into your downloads folder. But once I'm ready to use it, I'm going to show you a little bit about how I organize files, if I'm going to actually organize them as soon as I download. Oh, I forgot the A. Yeah, I wasn't worried about that one. Thanks. The subscription for the promo they have going on right now, it is an annual payment of $59, which is the equivalent of $4.99 per month. You don't get to pay $4.99. It's like you have to commit to them for a year and allow them to charge you for that year to have the equivalent of that. If you prefer to do it monthly, you're going to pay a bit more. All right, so make sure you guys continue to double tap that screen. So I got a couple of them going. So I'm going to click on this one here, and it's going to open up. And again, I have to get rid of this. Yours won't look like this because I had somebody sent me a raw file, which is another version of extracted file. And so I had to download the software. I really don't care for it. So yours won't look like mine. It's going to pop up, and I just hate the fact that it doesn't show it that way anymore. So it's just going to pop up, and it's going to say to extract. You have to watch my other video to see it that way. So I'm going to just exit out of this. I'm going to go into my downloads folder. If you have my template vault, these are all in the template vault. If you want just the Tumblr file, and it's going to include all of these wood letters, it'll be on the site sometime soon, but it is in the template vault already if you have my template vault. All right, so let's go over to downloads, and we're going to go and actually I'm going to just go like this, and I'm going to go group by date modified. So these are the ones that I did today. Okay, so I'm going to right click, and I'm just going to tell it to extract all. This is how it would typically show up for you guys. It's going to look just like this. How I go about keeping track of my files now, because before I would just keep downloading ish and not worry about it, but it does become quite overwhelming. So what I do is I go browse. Well, I'm gonna let's do this because it's a long name. So I'm just gonna go Tumblr Heart, and I'm gonna copy it. So I'm gonna go browse. You can either create a separate folder or just let it just randomly go into that, especially if it's something where it's only one. If it's only one PNG, you can just let that go into your folder. But if it's something that's going to have a bunch of elements, like if the file says it has PNGs, JPEGs, DTF, and all those things, you want to put that in its own folder. So I'm going to come back. What I have created is a folder that says Creative Fabrica Downloads. So I know exactly where they come from. This works for me. That may not work for you. You may want to have a folder that's specific for things just on your computer. So you may have a folder that's going to say Valentine's. It doesn't matter which site you get it from. All of your Valentine designs will go in there. If you want to have one that's for Mardi Gras, if you have specific elements. So let's say you have certain types of clouds or skylines, doves, and all that kind of stuff for memorials. If you want to create a folder that's for memorial, you will create that. Me, I like to just put them in a folder for where I got it from. My system may not work for you, and that is okay. So it'll go here, and this one is just a file. So it should come up with the actual name. So I'm going to go select folder, and I'll show you as far as putting in the folder as well. I always go show extracted file when completed, and we're going to extract. Okay. So this is, why is it saying last month? Oh, so right here, it was only the one. So it's two. So they are right here for this one. If I wanted them to be closer together, I could. I don't know why it's come up a long time ago. If I wanted them to be together, I would have created a separate folder for them. So now I know that that's there. I'm going to just minimize that. So we're going to go here, Q owl. I'm going to right click, and I'm going to go extract all. Yours will show differently. If yours has just the folder and the zipper on it, as soon as you double click on it, it will come up. But again, I have this other program on mine, which is making mine look different. All right, so you will normally get this. I always put show extracted. We're going to go browse. I don't remember how many were in here actually. Let's see. I'm gonna double click. So it has a separate folder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go create a Fabrica, but I'm going to go right click and I'm going to go new folder. And I don't remember what the name was. So I'm just going to put cute owls. And then you have to double click on it so that that becomes the folder that you are selecting. It's going to say nothing is there. You're going to go select folder. We're going to go extract. And it will have all of those in that particular folder. I used to I have one folder for an artist. Like if I have artists that I get a lot of their stuff from, they have a folder that's like their name. So I get a lot of elements and backgrounds from this artist called Digital Curio. So they have their own folder and I just drop all of theirs. And there's another one that I have also. I like a lot of their elements. So that just makes it so where I already know their style. So if I'm designing and I know I'm looking for that style, I go to their particular folder. I have quite a few artists on that site that are like that. And I just love their work. So they have their dedicated folder. All right, I'm not going to wait for that one. It's going to take a while. So we're going to go to here, which is the font. So I'm going to right click and extract all. And we're going to go browse. And I should have one that says fonts. Where'd you go? Okay, so there's the cute owl. And this has a weird name. This says Turtle Rabbit. I'm not sure if that was the artist name, but it says Turtle Rabbit. Has nothing to do with owl. And I noticed that when I clicked on it, it did not say owl. That is why I created that folder. When you go to extract or when you double click on it, pay attention to what the file says that they are. If it's just a bunch of letters or numbers and things like that, make sure that you create a file that has like what it actually is. And so I'm going to right click and go view large. Make sure that these are the owls because that's kind of weird that it says Turtle Rabbit. And the only thing I can think of, I got to go back to see if the artist name was Turtle Rabbit because I'm confused as to why this says Turtle Rabbit. I'm intrigued now. Let's go back over here. And let's see, shall we? Because it's one of the featured ones, so it's going to be back on the front page. And I got to see what this artist's name was. Okay, that's why. The artist's name is Turtle Rabbit, but they did not go and do cute owl holding heart or whatever, or cute owl. They gave it a name, which was their name, like they're as an artist, and they've assigned it different numbers, I guess. This is why it's important to name your folder so that you know where it goes. This is something where you would not be able to just simply search it to like on your computer to find it. So you want to do your due diligence in assigning it a name, or at least a folder that you will know like that it's there. And when you search cute owl, that folder will come up, but not the individual images. Okay. All right. So, all right. I don't know. Where's my font one? Oh gosh. Oh, downloaded fonts. I didn't know I had downloaded fonts in front of it. So we're going to choose the downloaded font one and we're going to select that and we're going to extract. All right. Once it's extracted, this had a couple different things. And so we have California, CW, IT, and then there's Hello Angela Waves, Hello Angela. So they have a couple different versions of this. I'm going to go ahead and just download them. Oh, no, wait. No, my bad. These are old ones because I'm looking at the date. This is the ones we're doing right now. Hello Angela. I had to, I'm like, why does it come in like that? But I did not put it in its own folder. My bad. It's these right here. Scratch what I said before. These are not a part of it. You're only going to get these. I did just remember that I did not give it its own folder. I just put downloaded fonts. And once I kind of use them, and that's why you don't see too many on here, I delete them. I delete the base file because I don't need the zip file and the unzip file. And once you install them, they're going to be on your computer. So I delete them from my computer. That's why there's not too many in here for downloaded fonts. All right, I'm going to go over to Silhouette Studio. Let's see. Okay. I want to go to show you that that font is not here, which it's called Hello Angela. So I'm going to type in HELLO. So hello cute, hello Dina, hello guys, hello lovely, hello sweets, swatches, and hello sweetie. No hello Angela, right? Oh Lord, hold on. Shoot. Y'all gotta give me a second. I gotta go in and make sure I save some stuff. All right. Okay, this one was done. I can I can save that one. I completely forgot to save all these files before I did this. Okay, this one I know I already have, so I don't need to save that one. This was from class. I definitely don't need to save that one. My thumbnails, technically, no, I don't need to save that one because I just overwrite it. This is the file that I was saying that it's on in the template vault as a 20-ounce tumbler wrap. It's sized for a 20-ounce straight, and you'll get the chalkboard or the sketch letters and all of the wood marquee letters. So we're just going to go ahead and close that one out. No. And this one is coming soon. Yes. And okay, nothing there. All right. So I wanted to make sure that because I'm going to have to shut this down in a moment. All right. So we're going to come here and we're going to go downloaded fonts. I'm going to go Angela. I'm going to hold down Shift. I'm going to click on the last one. So I'm going to install all three of these at one time. So I'm going to right click. You're going to look for, so in this case, I'm going to go to more options. What you're looking for is install for all users or whichever install has the blue and yellow shield on it. If you don't see a blue and yellow shield, just click install. Do not click on the font and install from there. It will not show up. So you want to go install for all users so it shows up on any software. So install for all users. It's going to install, it won't let me move. Okay, there it is. Install the font. So installing 3 of 3. And if you have more of them, you can install those also. Because I actually don't remember if I installed these or not. So we're going to go more options, install for all users. Yeah, so I did do that one. So no. And because I already have it installed, like I said, I'm going to come on here and I'm going to delete them. I don't need them anymore. This is not the stored font that's on my computer. This is the base file. If I go into my system folder, those fonts will be there. So I delete them once I install them because it doesn't take up space. Okay. And now we're going to come over here. I'm going to show you again that this is not there. So let's go. What it was? Happy. Oh, what was it? Hello, not happy. So hello. So cute. No Angela. So I'm going to shut down Silhouette Studio. We're going to open up Silhouette Studio again. And then we'll see the fonts there, okay? Someone says, good to know about the fonts. I've been keeping them. Yeah, you're slowly adding to your hard drive without, you're inadvertently adding to your hard drive and taking away space. And it's like when you go and you're deleting stuff and it's like, okay, this number isn't moving. It's because you have the extracted file, you have the regular file, and you have it in your system folder. So you have that file 3 different times on your computer, slowly eating away at your storage. Silhouette Studio, I told you to open. Like, what the heck? Oh, shoot. Okay, there it is. It's opening now. All right. So while that one's doing that, let's see. We had the sand. Oh, let's do the tie-dye. So let's do that one. I'm going to click. I'm going to go show in folder. You can do it that way also, because I don't remember if I had my download folder open. Okay, well, because it was already open. I'm going to go tie-dye, and we're going to extract it. Oh, I need to get something that has an SVG. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back on there. I need to find something that has an SVG. So extract all. And we're going to go browse. I'm just going to put it in Creative Fabrica's folder. And we're going to go select folder and extract. And I'm going to come back over here because I need to find something that has SVGs to it. Oh, I like this font too. All right. Let's see. I need something that would have, okay, let's see. Let's go, like someone said, let's do Black History. All right. This is sublimation, which means it's going to be JPEGs. Ooh, I like these patterns. So let's click on that. Let's download these patterns. And we're going to go back. Okay, here's a good one. It says Black History, and it has a lot of different names on it. So we're going to right click, open that in a new tab. And this is an SVG bundle. Okay, so let's go to this one. This is also an SVG bundle. Let's see how this person put these SVGs together. So right click, I'm going to open a new tab. And this one we're going to download. And then we're going to go over here and download. And let's see, what else do we want to do? Black History Month t-shirt. I wonder if it's just a mock-up, if it is. So if you scroll down, it'll tell you all the files. So it has an AI file, which is an Illustrator file, an EPS file. There's 10 of those. An SV, I don't know why there's 10. Or maybe it's, I don't know what that means. SVG file, a DXF file. They also have it in a PNG file where you're going to just use the colors that's there. You would use the SVG file, the AI file, or the DXF file if you want to change the colors of them. And this one is giving you a mock-up. So it's telling you you're going to get a premium mock-up for the shirt. So that's really cool that they're including that where you can use that to advertise the shirt. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and download that one. Okay, so let's go here. I'm going to go back over here. Let's go to my downloads. We're going to go Black History, extract, browse. I'm going to make a folder. So Creative Fabrica. We're going to right click, new folder. And we're going to go Black History. Double click on it. Select folder. Okay, so right click, extract all. Now when I go browse, that was the last one. So the Black History one should come up. Select folder. Hey, oh, extract. I think I forgot to hit extract on the other one. I did. So, okay, wait. Oh, it's over here. Extract. Let's see. Juneteenth. I'm going to still just put it under Black History. Extract all. Browse. It's going to go Black History. We're going to select folder. It's going to extract there. At this point, I don't need it to keep opening up every single time because they're all going to the same one. Let's see, which one am I missing? I did this one. I don't think I did this one. So extract all. I'm going to deselect show because it's already open once. Browse. It's going to automatically go there and select folder. Now, I can see where I needed to keep track of what was what, and I should have paid attention to that because some of them just say one. They're not very descriptive. I recommend that you create the description for it. All right, so we're going to go. All right, so I'm going to close out this, close out here, close out here, close out that. And it's still doing its thing. So let's go over to Silhouette Studio. And why are you not responding? I didn't even do anything. What is going on? Huh? Okay, we're just going to close all windows because don't know what's going on with that. Close the program. Don't know why you didn't open. Let's try you again. That was weird. See, up here it says one done and done. Like it doesn't really, yeah, I have no idea what some of these are. It would have been better for me to label these beforehand because now I do have to click on it to know what in the HE double hockey sticks it is. All right, so Silhouette Studio open this time. All right, I'm going to bring it over so I can show you that font. All right, so we're going to exit out of there. I'm going to go here and we're going to go BHM. Actually, no, I think the font that I downloaded was more of like a lovey font. So let's go LOVE. And we're going to go to this side and type in hello. I said hello. What are you doing? I hate when it does this. Okay, so really? All right, where? Okay. All right, where did it go? It was hello, Angela, right? Okay, wait, let's see. All right, why did you not install? It was hello, Angela, right? Yeah. Okay, that's kind of, oh, there it is right there. Duh. So it took a little minute to pop up, but there it is right there. So when you click on it, remember there were 3 types, like 3 different ones for this font. So we click on this drop down and it's going to show me hello, Angela, shadow, and waves. So I'll go ahead, fill this in with some color. I'm going to duplicate it right back on top and make that one shadow. Let's do pink and send it to the back. And then we're going to go duplicate in front again and make that one just simply hello, Angela. And we're going to send those to the back. So you see how those combined gave us this, the way that this is set up. So I'll make this a pink. I'll make this one a red or a different version of pink. I'm going to turn my line colors off. So some fonts make it to where you don't have to know how to do these things because it's going to automatically have it set up for you. So there's that font. And that was a pretty cool one because it had a couple different things to it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go File, Merge, and I'm going to bring in that Valentine's Day Tumblr. So we're going to come down to our JPEGs. Actually, was it JPEG or was it PNG? It may have been a PNG. Oh, wait, no, duh, Shakia, you got to go to create a Fabrica. So there we go. So we're going to bring in this one. I just drag and drop, right? I'm going to sample the same red that's here. So oh wait, no. I didn't want to do that one. I want this one to be the red. I want this to be white. And let's make this one like the gray color. I'm going to shrink it down. I'm going to rotate it, bring it to the front. And just throw that in the middle like that. Okay. Not really a design I would probably use, but I just wanted to show you how you can mix and match the elements. You can use these fonts in any program. If you are wanting to use Canva, but you wanted this background for your Tumblr, you want to create other stuff on top, you can open up this JPEG or PNG, whichever one it was, in Canva and be able to design. So it's not that it's something that's better than Canva. You can use this to add to and use it to create things within Canva. Okay. So whether it's like this, if it is going to make it where it's going to go across, so it kind of blends in here. And then we can still add an offset to this. And I'm going to make that, like I can make that silver, or I can make it black, or I can make it a different color, different version of white. So you can make it where it stands off. Oh, we can also add a shadow to it. So we're going to do that. We're going to put that as black. We're going to pan it down. So boom, it's popping off of that background. Okay. So that's that. And let's now open up one of the other ones. So we're going to go File, Open. I'm going to go to downloads. Actually, no, why am I going to wait, did I put it in? I keep forgetting which folder I did this in. Okay, wait, let's go. Sort by, okay, I did date modified. Normally it will pull up my downloads folder because I just added some stuff to it. Oh, wait, let's see. Is that on my drive or is that? Oh, I was in the wrong spot, y'all. My bad. I was like, what the heck? Okay, so I am in my WD, my cloud, because of course, if I put it back in my downloads folder, it will be on my computer. It's in my cloud. So now I'm going to scroll down to find that folder. I'm like, I know it should be to the top. So see, it's the first one because I was adding stuff to it. So it's my first one. So I'm going to double click on that. I'm going to go to the one that I created that said Black History. And I have no idea what's here. This is a DXF file. Let's just open up. So right here, it has the Windows Edge symbol and it will say, well, Microsoft Edge, but this is your SVG. It will not say SVG if they did not put it on the title, but this is your SVG. So if you download, you're trying to figure out, well, dang, where's the SVG file? It will have a internet symbol. So it might be the Google Chrome one. It might be Microsoft Edge. It might show up as Safari or Firefox. But the one that is like that has the web icon on it is your SVG. Okay. So I'm going to click on that. And oh, so it was different on the site. On the site, it was like silver and gold. I was expecting that. I wasn't really expecting the colored one, but it's okay. This is grouped together. So you're just going to ungroup it. And oh, that's kind of weird. Alrighty. All right, we're just going to move this onto the side. I don't understand why they have it cut out the back. That was so weird. Every designer is different though. And we're just going to pull this over here. All right, so that's all together. This is all together. If you want to change the colors of individual letters, you have to release compound path. You cannot just simply ungroup because you're not grouped together. They have all of the red as a compound path. So if you wanted these to be something different, you would have to release compound path. Then we're going to select, let's say the O and make it a compound path. I'm going to select everything at the bottom and make it a compound path, or I can do like the top and the bottom, make it a compound path. If I wanted to make each one of these individual color. So I didn't want to use the colors that they have here. So now I can go in and let's say I wanted to add some black to this, or I wanted to make something gray. I now can make that one black and this one. But before, if you change one color, it changes them all. So you just have to understand how to work Silhouette Studio. Now, how that would work in other softwares, like in Cricut Design Space, you would have to do too much because you would have to do a bunch of contour and splits and this, that, and the third. I've never opened up an SVG in Canva. If you can even open it up or you just save it that way, I've never opened it, so I wouldn't know how you would separate it from Canva. But in Cricut Design Space, you would end up doing a whole lot of slicing and contouring and all that kind of good jazz, and that's way too many. So for some things, it is better to learn Silhouette Studio, set them up easily over here, and then resave it as an SVG to take it over to Cricut Design Space to be able to cut or do whatever you're going to do to it, all right? So there's that one. I'm going to just open up this one because there should be a mock-up of some sort. So let's just click on mock-up, right click, view large icons. So, okay, so this is the one. Oh, actually, that was a totally different file. So we're going to come like this. I'm going to bring this mock-up in. And now let's see. Black month patterns. All righty, source file. I don't know which one it was. So let's go view large icon since there's some picture ones. Oh, okay. Yeah, they gave these things some weird names. I really wish I would have titled them. So this was done. And I think that's what this was. So let's see if, shoot. I'm so mad I did not save them. Okay, nope. So this is all their stuff. All right, mock-up. I have no idea which one. Okay, source file. I think that might be that one. View, large icons. Okay. And oh, they saved it as artboard. Man, they save these as assets. Oh, I hate when folks save files like that. All right. So I'm going to just drag and drop this in. So the picture one, so we can have just the PNG, size it, print it. With the SVG one, you will be able to switch the colors up if you want. All right. Ooh, that sucker opened up huge. OM to the G. All right. Got to give it a minute because it opened up humongous. All righty. So it's like 60 inches wide. So we just grab the corner, we shrink it down. Oh, I've been on for 90 minutes. That's what TikTok is telling me. I got to get my butt off of here. So we're going to just shrink it down. And this one we should be able to ungroup. I know that this is not a compound path because it's all different colors. So you ungroup. Oh my gosh, man, how they set this up. Oh, they have a lot of distress in these. So every letter is separated. So if you wanted to change each letter, so this, of course, this designer set theirs up a little bit different. So you can change the colors and do as you will with this one. This has a lot of little pieces. So let's go ahead and just make that a compound path. So it becomes one. Same thing with this element. So we're going to go ahead and make it a compound path. Everything else you can adjust and change how you see fit. But now this is there. All right. You can use this on a cover of a coloring book. You can use it to print out, to get transfers to sell. SVG, screen print ones, DTF. So if you want to get that and you want to just sell the transfers to others, you can do print on. You can submit it to someone for print on demand. If you're not making your own shirts, but this is just how you open and how you look at the file and set it up and resize and all that kind of good jazz. So that's that one. Last but not least, like I said, I can't show you everything because we'll be here all night. Check out my other videos where I went over overlays. I went over Photoshop layer styles, like all sorts of things, everything that you can think of. Do a search of it for embroidery files, all those different things. Okay. I'm going to go ahead because I'm about to jump off. I'm going to drop the link in the description again. Remember that if you use the link, it's like saying thank you to your girl. Even if you're going to, if you already have a subscription, you're going to upgrade it. Click on my link before you upgrade. It does give me credit for that one as well. Okay. So last but not least, because my husband just texted me and said, when you coming home, because dinner is ready, I am going to come over here and we're going to go to, I wanted to do the, I'll do the cute owls, but it is, Lord, it says symbol. This says A to Z. So this has to be that file. And I wish I would have put this all in one. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to put these 3 folders because this is that font where it was the tie-dye, but it's all the letters. I didn't realize they were separated. So I need to go in and retitle it. But I'm just going to go right click and view large icon so I can see each one to make sure that it is the one that I want. And we're just going to do HS ink. I'm going to drag and drop. So click, drag it over, drop H S I. You do have to do it one letter at a time. You cannot do multiples in K. And what I'm going to end up doing is, actually, I was going to do this a different way, but don't nobody have time for this. I'm going to double click here. I'm going to click top to bottom, Control X, come over here. I'm going to add that to here because don't nobody have time for that. And we're going to come to the symbols and we're going to take all of those, cut and drop all of these over here. Go back, delete this folder, delete, yes, delete, yes, and then rename Rainbow tie-dye letters and numbers, and take off that A to Z. All right. So now, oh wait, I forgot to do my numbers. Duh, Shakia, that was the whole purpose of doing this. Skip. Oh, It's already have an X. I don't know what it did. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna skip that file. I don't know what it did. Okay, so 3, 6. Just make sure when you bring it in, it's not on top of another element, or it will change it, and it will see how it changes it. And I'm going to drop it. Okay. So now with something like this is a PNG. You're going to have a bunch of extra. I just did a video about that. So with all of these, I'm going to trace and detach because I don't want all that extra. So when I size it, it's going to size properly. So we're going to take our box, put it around it. So hopefully those who said they did not know how to use the files, this is helping you understand how you use the files. So I'm going to take my threshold up. I'm going to go trace and detach, so it can remove the background from all of these, like that transparent background. And then I'll be able to properly arrange and size these. It's going to take a little minute because it's multiple letters. All right. And so now I'm just going to click on all of the letters and numbers. Delete all of this. It did not bring out the center of my 6, but this is, I'm going to use it as a PNG, so I don't really worry about that. There's a way to bring it out, but I'm not going to go over that in this video. So HSINK365.com is where you can go for our Sublimation ink paper and for my class on Silhouette Studio, so you can learn how to breeze through Silhouette Studio just like I am once you learn all of the tools. All right. So one of the tools we teach in there is the alignment tool. We're going to go ahead and center those. And if I wanted it spaced, I can go like that. It'll be even spaced through all of it, but HS is one, ink is another. So let's say we brought that closer, and then we'll take this section and space that. And we'll bring this one over, and we will space this one. Group that together, group that together, group that together. Evenly space all 3 sections. Boom. So I've set that up. I can do it like that. I can pull this down here and make HS Ink 365 like that. So you're with that particular file, you bring it in and you select the letters and you resize them, align them and things like that. So it's not a font that you type in. So I pretty much went over some of everything. Open up an SVG, a PNG file, tracing it down, opening up font. So hopefully this kind of breaks it down how you utilize all the things from Creative Fabrica. Yes, well, it is a subscription and they have a promo going on right now where it's the equivalent of $4.99 per month. However, you pay for it one time annually. So it's billed once a year. It's not billed monthly, but it's the equivalent of $4.99 per month. But when you sign up, you're going to pay $59 and you won't be billed again until January 2023. Okay. What's the best way to create folders? I just showed that. If you go back and watch, you either create it as you are downloading, you can create them, or if you have an idea, you want to pre-create folders, you can. Now, depending on which one you have, you won't be able to do like individual drives, but you can create the folders within there. So you just right click and put new folder and you just label it. I'm not into the AI. They freak me out. So you won't get a real review from me from that one. I did like one a while back, but I'm not into the AI at all. I know it's trending. It works for some people. It does not work for me. I don't like it. Some of them come out great. Some of them come out with too many fingers, too many eyeballs. And I just think the fact that it is basically meshing up a bunch of different pictures from the internet and creating certain things, it's kind of creepy. To me. right, so I think that was, no one else really posted any questions as I was going through. I think I did. Oh, yes, I have a lot of files, how did I duplicate it? I use my keyboard shortcut. So I held down Alt and click to duplicate. Let's see. I'm going to have to find all of my zip files from stuff I downloaded so I can now delete them. Yes, clear up that space. I extract my fonts, then click it, install it with no problem. I have to restart. Yeah, so you have to restart it in order for it to be on the software. You have to restart it. I'm about to go and clean all these files off my computer. Okay, so yeah, I think I saw all of those already. Someone says, I don't like the Spark either. I don't like Spark. I don't like, what is it, Lenza? I don't like any of the AI. Yes, thank you. Please hit the like button if you have not done so already. Please make sure that you subscribe as well. I'm going to get out of here. If you have not visited our website, shop.hsink365.com, we have a bunch of amazing classes on the website. So visit us over there, as well as our Honestly Speaking products. Okay, we carry Sublimation ink, Sublimation paper. If you have not seen the video that well, actually, no, did I post that one? Oh no, probably got to post when I get home. If you have a cartridge-based printer, you may want to hop on our site. If you're using the small 10 mil and the small thin needle and it's hard to extract it, your hands be hurting, you're always hurting, you may want to look into getting our set of syringes and needles, which is 20 mil and 30. And it also has a large gauge needle as well. So it's going to be a lot easier to extract that ink. Okay. So visit our website, shop.hsink365.com. All orders before 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time ship out the same day. If you're looking to join an amazing Facebook group and be able to have access to the professor and be able to post your things that you make, get help, click on that top banner and it's going to take you over to our Facebook page. Okay. I mean, our Facebook group. All right. So thank you guys so very much for spending an hour and 46 minutes with me. So for those who are still around, thank you so much for spending your time with me. I am out of here. Until next time, have a great one. Thank you for that. You are amazing. Have a great one. Continue to unlock your creativity and be incredible. Peace.